Yo, what up? This is Joni G. Just kidding. This is Jonathan Aguilar. What's going on? So today, kind of interesting, right? So today, I want to share with you what we did with my family, with my daughters, with my lovely wife, and my amazing daughters over the weekend. We went over to watch the end of the Hunger Games series. I believe it's called MockingJay Part 2, right? And so what we did was we basically watched the whole entire series before we actually went over and watched the last one on Sunday morning, which was 2 days ago. All right, so we watched all of the other ones first to follow the story and see what it was all about. And so, you know, I liked it. We liked it. My wife and I liked it. I think it was a good end to a crazy story of fighting for freedom, right? I think the movie actually, it caught my attention from the beginning because, I mean, the Hunger Games, you guys remember how it was. I think I liked the first one was definitely one of the best ones. The second one wasn't that bad either. The third one was okay. But the last one was, it was good. It wasn't as good as the first one, of course, because it was basically the end of the Hunger Games. And so, but yeah, so I think it was a good end, for the whole story. I mean, you have here you have a lady who comes from nowhere, out of nowhere. She's poor, she has nothing, and she has absolutely nothing. And then her sister gets picked to be on the Hunger Games, so she volunteers, to take her place because she loves her family. And so, the way I see it is, you have someone here who was totally okay, or maybe she wasn't okay with being poor, right? But she knew how to live positive, in a positive way when she was poor. And so when she becomes this big old thing that, she wins, and he gets introduced with, this other guy, Pita, or whatever. And so they both win, and then they gotta fight again against people who have won the Hunger Games, and so it's a crazy story once you think about it. But what you really get from this movie is to really never give up. You never give up, and you also follow your heart, because you see, in this movie she was getting so many ideas and so many thoughts from different people. Hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do blah blah blah. And it wasn't until she started doing her own thing, until she started to being herself again, just like how she was when she was poor. It wasn't until she started being herself again, that she actually, became these huge things. A lot of people started following her. And so she was basically, she became a leader, right? Without her knowing, she became a leader. But she did it all by learning, by doing, by getting herself out there. She didn't just sat there and wished or hoped that things would get better. She actually went in the battlefield. She went and try to rescue people and heal people. And so she put herself in the position into becoming that leader that she became at the end. And at the end, I don't mean to spoil this, or maybe I'm not even gonna say what the end is. But you should just watch it. It's actually a very good movie. But at the end, there's definitely a happy ending, right? So it's, you come from the bottom of the chart, you could say, and then you work your way up by completing specific tasks, and then once you get to the end, you basically just defeat the whole thing that is going on in your mind, right? So I think this series was actually very nice. We liked it. We enjoyed it a lot. My wife and I were like, oh yeah, I like it. This is awesome. And so yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't watched them yet, I never read the books. I'm not a book reader when it comes to series like this, right? When it comes to movies or like stuff like that. or like, you know, Harry Potter books and, you know, all the stuff. I don't read the books. I watch the movies. I don't care about the books. I read books that actually, you know, business books. Now, I love reading this type of books because this is the type of knowledge that I actually want in my brain, that actually are going to help me in life. The other ones are just basically, you know, it's fiction. It's a movie, right? So I just like watching the movies, and that's just how it is. That's just me, right? So anyway, watch the series. I think it's great. My wife and I enjoyed it, and I mean, we recommend it. You know, check it out. I like the message that is in there. I always say this. There is always a message inside a movie, or when someone is telling you their life story, and you just have to catch it. There's always a message in there that you can actually take and apply it in your life, in real life, really. All right, so always get the message. Try to figure it out. If you haven't watched that, check it out. And if you happen to be in the home business industry, which most likely you are, head over to my website at worldwideonlinesuccess.com. You're going to get a lot of free training there that I do on a weekly basis, really. And you know, it's marketing training that can help you generate more leads online for your business. It'll help you how to brand yourself, how to prospect, how to really. There's a lot of marketing training there that you can actually get to really grow and build a business online, regardless of what type of business it is. All right. So again, head over to my website worldwideonaccess.com. Check out some of the blog posts that I have there, and if you enter your name and email, you're going to get a free presentation that is going to explain to you how you can you know, generate leads online, grow a business online, how to brand yourself, and how to do all that without even getting a sweat. All right. So again, Jonathan Aguilar here. Thank you for watching. Peace.